Happy Monday. Coming live to you today, telling you about what are the characteristics of the Gen X generation. But first things first, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, leave a comment, and share on my YouTube channel because we're handing out weekly prizes to people that do that. So you know you want to do that. And I'm letting my 8-year-old child pick out the prizes so you know they're going to be fabulous. All right, let's get into our topic. Characteristics of Gen X generation. Well, first I'm going to let you know who the Gen X ages are. They're born between 1965 and 1980. So that makes us between 41 and 56 years of age. And I say us because I am a Gen Xer, because I fall between those lines. All right, so this generation followed the baby boomers, and the baby boomers are the children of the greatest generation, or they call them the silent generation. And the Gen X group is also one of the smallest groups. Like, it has the smallest groups of people in it. So the Gen X group is also called the forgotten generation. Like, they forgot all about us for some reason. I don't know why. But the characteristics are very resourceful. Like, you won't go over to a Gen Xer's house and they won't run out of toilet paper, that's for sure, because they're always semi-prepared. They are the generation that came from dual parents working. So the first generation that most likely both of your parents were working. You were a latchkey child. You used the key to get into the house after school. The first generation that had the most amount of kids from divorced families. So they had single family parent homes. I remember when my mom and dad used to go to parent-teacher conferences at elementary school, that the teachers always told them that, you know, you are a rare breed of people when the mom and the dad were parent-teacher conference and they're still together. So that was the beginning of a lot of single-family home generations. So I always thought that was weird, because I was like, everybody we know, all their parents were married still and not divorced. And then you looked around past your friend group and you're like, yeah, it was a very much a turning point generation in my mind, because I always described my mom as they were the first generation to raise kids that kind of had one foot in each place, because they came from the stay-at-home mom generation, but they also worked out of the home. So it was a little back and forth of what they did. They were the first generation that, my mom's generation was the first one that you were kind of a foot in both one. They can work or they can stay home. But prior to then, it was most likely expected that you stayed at home and your husband went to work. All right, what else can I tell about Gen X ones? Yes, they're usually resourceful. They're very crafty on things. They're always going to be, I pushed the wrong button, so it didn't make it disappear. Semi-prepared. I kind of think that it's kind of, I always say that myself is, I'm the best Boy Scout I know because I come always prepared. The Boy Scout motto is be prepared. So that's how Cindy is. Like, I'm always prepared, just semi-prepared. It's just my normal, everything is going to be prepared just because that's how I am. And I'm going to close with an example of this. We went to a horse show yesterday. The weather was supposed to be nice enough, but you can't trust the transitioning fall weather very well. So I was like, I need this. I need snacks. I need water. I'm going to need blankets. Here's an extra jacket. Here's a jacket if somebody else needs one. Here's an extra blanket if somebody needs it. And I was like, I just have it in my car like that. And then I ran into a a grandma that was there, and she said, "I'm glad I have this extra blanket in my car. I'm glad I always carry a blanket around." And I said, "You're from the Midwest, aren't you? Because Midwesterners always have a blanket in the car because you never know if you're going to get trapped in bad weather." So I thought that was very funny. So come join us in my Moms in the Middle group, Navigating Life Well Between Aging Parents and Kids. We can learn more about this together because you know that you are also a generation with one foot on each side, trying to balance between your kids and your aging parents. So come hang out with a bunch of cool people in our community and do life together well. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.